Hello and welcome to INMOProfessional online resources. My name is Etna O'Gonal, and in this session I'll be bringing you through preparation for the upcoming HIQA COVID-19 inspections. I'll be going through some PowerPoints now, so I'll share my screen with you and we'll get started. The learning objectives for today are to outline statutory and regulatory requirements for emergency preparedness and planning, to provide an overview of the COVID-19 inspection process, and to outline key activities for preparedness for both the inspection and a COVID-19 outbreak. So what are the statutory and regulatory requirements on all residential care facilities in relation to an outbreak as COVID-19? So according to the regulations, the registered provider shall ensure that the risk management policy set out in Schedule 5 includes the following: hazard identification and assessment of risks throughout the designated centre, and B, the measures and actions in place to control the risks identified. Contingency plans are in place to deal with major incidents and emergencies. The residential service has a register of designated persons to contact in the event of a major incident or emergency, and that outbreaks of infection, especially those due to common seasonal infectious agents, must be anticipated and planned for proactively. It's also a requirement under the Infection and Prevention Control Standards from HIQA 2018 that all facilities where care is delivered have a documented outbreak management plan appropriate to the services provided, detailing the action to be taken in the event of an outbreak of infection, in line with relevant national guidelines where they exist. So just a little bit of background to the upcoming inspection. I suppose the first document or documents that we received in relation to the current COVID-19 pandemic were publications that were produced by the HSE and the Health Protection Surveillance Centre. These were guidance documents, including guidance documents for residential care facilities, and these are updated on an ongoing basis. HIQA, back in March, published Communique 4, which I'll go through in a few minutes. Recently, we had publication of the HIQA Assessment Framework COVID-19 Outbreak. And last week, HIQA gave a presentation on the Project ECHO webinar series. So on the 23rd of April, they presented an interpretation and application of the regulations for inspections. In their presentation, HIQA made a number of key points. Their priority is health and well-being of residents throughout this crisis. But as well as that, their purpose is very much to support providers and to support staff who are delivering care. The inspections are due to commence this Wednesday on the 29th of April, and they'll commence initially with non-COVID-19 centres. HIQA have stressed that these inspections will be timed inspections and aim to have a short and brief inspection. The inspections will commence with initial introductory meeting, which will be timed so that it doesn't last more than 15 minutes, and they will be bringing a stopwatch with them. At this initial introductory meeting, the inspectors will meet with whoever it is that the centre have nominated to meet with them during this inspection. The length of the meeting is going to be dependent on HIQA's accessibility to required information. So this emphasises the need for the centre to have all the documents on hand, because the less time inspectors have to spend waiting for documents to be provided, the quicker that the meeting will go and the inspection will go, and that will be of benefit for everybody, because people are so busy at the moment during this crisis. Inspectors will comply with any infection prevention and control measures that are in the centre. So different centres will have their own site-specific infection prevention and control measures, and HIQA have said that they will comply with those. Inspectors won't be entering residence areas, and they've emphasised that the proposed inspections are underpinned by HIQA's regulatory responsibilities, specifically in relation to Regulation 23, which deals with governance and management, Regulation 26, which addresses risk management procedures in the centre, Regulation 27, protection against infection. During their presentation, HIQA stressed that their own guiding reference, or what they refer to as their Bible, is the HSE, HPSE guidance documents. These inspections will differ from the normal inspections that are carried out in the centres, in that there won't be any staging as per the normal inspections. And the other important thing is that these reports will not be published. Instead, what HIQA intend to do is, if they identify areas that need improvement, they will issue a compliance plan. So that will be if it's needed.